And welcome to Conspiracies Now, the world's worst public access television show on the internet. Today's show is brought to you by our good friends at abx.org. Use the promo code CHAOS and you will get 20% off all your purchases: weed, vape pens, stuff for your vajayjay. They're trying to make stuff so it could be like weed that you crush like Coke and you do a gacker of CBD or something like that. I mean, the scientists are working there. So just go to Absolute Extract, go to abx.org, use the promo code CHAOS. $20 off all your 20% off all your purchases. Before I bring in our guest today, Reg, the Native American Alaskan who is psychic and it hunts ghosts, okay? Before we begin, I want to tell a little something. I want to break a story on here that is literally about to break, and you're going to say you heard it here. Allegedly, I would like to tell you, why Rondo did not play for the Lakers the other day, okay? If you saw him game one, he was in a suit on the sideline. Why didn't Rondo allegedly not play the other day? Well, let me tell you a story. Do you guys remember the movie about the story about the very attractive woman who ran high-stake poker games, and that she would get all these celebrities to play in, and they would run, and then they wouldn't be able to pay off their bets, and blah, 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 and then the feds eventually got to her, and she went to jail. Well, that story resonated with a certain crime syndicate gang, let's say, and they decided, hey, we should do this as well. So this crime syndicate gang in Los Angeles started running high-stake poker games. And these NBA players would come to this game and start playing. People like Devin Booker, Draymond Green one night. These Draymond Green, allegedly from the NBA, played these games, and on one night allegedly had lost $2 to $3 million allegedly. The number fluctuates depending on who you're talking to. So at some point they decide not to play anymore. They cut their losses. They lose their couple million allegedly, and then they take off. Well, one person that did not do that is Rajon Rondo, okay? Rajon Rondo allegedly loses $2.5 million. I don't know the exact number. This crime syndicate gang gives him a marker for more money. By the end of the night, Rondo is in for $5 million, allegedly. And I know this is allegedly true, okay? So I know this. So someone goes up to Rondo and tells him that the dice are loaded and they were scamming him. Rondo allegedly decides that he's not going to pay them, and he says, fuck you, you rigged the game, I'm not paying you. This crime syndicate gang says, fuck yeah, you're paying me. So Rondo has to hire security, and security's like, you got to pay these guys eventually, and Rondo's like, fuck them and the clique they claim, allegedly. I'm not saying this. I respect all fucking crime syndicate gangs. I like it when organized crime ran Hollywood, Vegas, and the music industry. They just want, hey, make a deal, pay the deal. Rondo won't pay it. So now the LA Sheriff Office, LAPD is involved, and they're all like, Rondo, you got to pay these guys. Rondo's like, fuck them, I ain't paying shit. They cheated. Well, Rondo's agent then goes and meets with the head of this crime syndicate. It's gotten so bad that Rondo and the security officers hire a rival gang to walk around his house acting like just pedestrians, carrying guns in case some shit hits the fan. This is all allegedly happening right now. The agent goes to meet with the head of this crime syndicate gang. The gang informs him, hey, we want our money. The agent's like, listen, he feels he got ripped off. What is a number you're happy with? And their number is $5 million. And he's like, he's not going to pay me. He goes, and the head of this crime syndicate gang goes, oh, he's going to pay us. Just to let you know, right now, we have $1 million bounty on Rondo's head?
I think he's lucky. He probably should have gotten some interest.
No. I think Rondo, it's gotten so bad that the FBI are now going to have to be brought in. That's what's going on here, dude. So that is why Rondo didn't play, for safety reasons. They're protecting him. Because Rondo ran up, allegedly, a $5 million poker deal with a crime syndicate gang in Los Angeles. And you heard it here. Breaking news. Breaking news!
That shit's brilliant.
Thank you, dude. So I just had to get that out because I wanted you to say, oh, I heard that first from Sam Tripoli. And you heard it here. I am not involved with anything. Respect the game. Make a deal with the crime syndicate. You better pay it off or else you get dealt with. Holla at your boy. Joining me is
Reg from Alaska.
Reg from Alaska. Reg and I have been talking, and we've been Reg is like, hey, dude, I'm going to come in. I want to see your tinfoil hat show, and I'm going to come watch it. And by the way, I'm psychic. I hunt ghosts. I'm a Native American from Alaska. And
the hunt ghost part is right.
Okay.
I said that.
Okay, but you're not a psychic.
Only quasi.
Okay, quasi-psychic. And so he's a ghost hunter. So, Reg, where do you want to start in this journey?
Let's start with Jesus is an alien, because I heard you talking about that the other day.
I couldn't agree more. A lot of people don't know this about Jesus
perfect.
Christ. You're going to get offended.
Did you know that Leonardo da Vinci gave you corroborating evidence of that?
No, talk to me about it.
All right, gentlemen in the control room, can you look up a YouTube video called Hidden Images in the Last Supper?
I don't want to show. I'm sorry, dude. I can't show anything.
Okay.
Flag this
That's cool.
shit,
That's cool.
They're on to us, dude. They're on to us.
Okay, so I'll describe it.
Okay.
So
he can look up. Actually, he can look up on Google Pictures.
Sure.
So without looking up videos, though, we don't want to show videos.
Well, I saw a video one time and it exposed me to this.
Okay.
Okay, so Da Vinci was a genius, of course.
Yes,
we know that.
of course.
And so in the Last Supper,
A lot of people call him the Sam Tripoli of artists. Go on.
absolutely. And if you take the Da Vinci painting, The Last Supper, and you put a mirror right on the line below Jesus's face in the Last Supper and mirror it, he becomes a goat-headed alien with a third freaking eye in the middle.
You just say
I am
to
not
me?
kidding you. Look at the image for yourself. That's why I wanted to. Hopefully, you could bring it up and look at the image for yourself and make
Okay.
up your own mind. Because
Brad?
when I saw it, it blew my freaking mind.
Well, the
because
monkeys in the control room. Look up goat-headed Jesus mirror.
Right, they've got. I think they almost have it right up there.
That one?
It's the one that the mouse is right by near
my head. Near my
yeah,
head?
Yeah, near your head, right by your head.
Okay, right here. Yeah.
It looks
this
yeah,
one.
that looks like that
This
one. It
There
might be
we
that
go.
one.
Click it. Let's see what it is.
There it is. That's it.
That's it. You're telling me this is Ghost Head Jesus.
Dude, Da Vinci painted this as a genius, all right? I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying look at the evidence right there, the corroborating evidence that Da Vinci left for you how many 100 years ago?
We're talking hundreds of years
Right,
ago.
right. And so Da Vinci was a genius. He didn't do this for nothing, bro. He didn't just make this up out of nothing, did he?
Oh, my God.
Look at that shit. All right. And so,
dude, can you make that even bigger? Is that
please,
possible?
I mean, like I said in the video, he blows it up, and beneath him, you see an image of like the pharaoh and like a samurai and stuff. So you know he put it in there like that so that you know you're on the right spot. Right?
Oh, my
Right.
God,
So
dude.
Jesus was
Look
a
at
freaking.
that.
There it is. The goat-headed freaking alien. That's him.
Goat-headed alien Jesus. My God.
Well,
Look at that.
You do know Jesus was a Buddhist, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, dude, I used to do a joke about that.
Dude, I mean, he teaches Buddhism, but there he is. There's the goat-headed Jesus. You can't even see it in detail on this one. But when you do get a
It
chance.
looks like, who is that thing that from Star Trek everybody hated, that animated character?
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, Jesus looks like Jar Jar Binks. Doesn't he look like Jar Jar Binks?
Dude, you're not getting to see a real good image. When you see the video and it zooms in on it, you can see that he truly is a goat-headed freaking alien.
Oh,
all right?
my God.
All you see is just kind of a weird
Headed alien
right.
Jesus.
And you can
Oh,
see
look
his
at
third
that.
eye. You can see his third eye open.
Oh, my
Right.
God.
So you
Look
see
at
it's getting
that.
it's getting to be a little better. But once you finally do see the real one, you're going to you're going to look like that, but times 10. I'm not even kidding you, man.
Oh, my God. You just blew my mind, Reg.
My jaw dropped too. I mean, I grew up as a Christian.
Dude, everybody knows, right? You know this, right? Even for somebody who believes Hillary Clinton is
Even
a
though
good
it's
person,
that one's not really working it. That's the wrong
basically,
one.
dude, that Jesus, what happened was the
right,
Virgin Mary was
control room.
kidnapped. Hold on. Virgin Mary was kidnapped by or abducted by aliens. They ran a train on the.
There it is. There it is.
Oh my God.
That's it.
Oh my God. It is goat face alien Jesus. Oh my.
I'm telling you, this is where we start here. All right, so we can realize what this person really was. All right, he was probably one of the greatest people in history, of course, but look at him,
dude. So the whole thing is that they abducted the Virgin Mary and they had an intergalactic
gang the living.
Remember your dog fart videos where it's like 10 black guys and one white chick, replace the black guys with aliens, and now you understand. So Jesus comes down, listen, who wrote the Bible? I'm going to lose all you religious people. I believe in your right to believe what you want. I'm just telling you that the people who put the Bible together worship the raw God, the Son. So think of that.
Let's
Son
get into that.
of God.
Okay, so I like to believe in breaking things down to its simplest form and then use Holmesian deduction.
Yeah.
This is why people often refer to me as Occam's nephew crossed with son of Sherlock Holmes.
Who are those people? The voices in your head.
Exactly. And so I do believe in breaking it down to its simplest form.
I'm
all right.
down.
So you know that Hitler didn't lose World War II, right?
They
did not lose World War II, and I can explain that very easily.
Okay, explain it.
Okay. Well, you saw the show Hunting Hitler, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's declassified that he didn't die. All right,
Yeah,
we know that. And he
went
escaped.
to Argentina. He
went
to the
New
Vatican.
Schwabia, his Antarctic base.
Oh,
right.
So you're
remember
saying
Admiral
he went
Byrd chased him down and got chased out. They actually sunk aircraft with advanced UFO type aircraft out of New Schwabia. Steve Quayle wrote a book about it, right? I talk about this extensively in non-PC TV.
I love it.
But anyway, so they escaped under the ice with like 1 million Germans. They're still under there. They're coming out pretty soon. They're going to be a fake alien invasion. Don't fall for it. Anyway, so I'm going to prove how they didn't lose the World War.
Project Bluebeam?
Project Bluebeam is Jesus Christ supposedly showing up. This is a 2,000-year-old conspiracy. Let's not get into that right now. Let me continue to explain how they didn't lose the war.
Go,
all right.
Go.
Okay. So, Operation Paperclip. They bring over 36,000 Nazi scientists to the U.S. They put them in charge of everything.
Yeah.
That is not losing.
Yes.
That is not losing. All right. And they began.
That is rebranding.
Right. They began NASA, still controlling your mind to this day. They began the pharmaceutical industry, all right, which is pharmakia, the root word, means sorcery. So everybody's suffering from Nazi sorcery today, and they're fighting for free Nazi sorcery. They want free Nazi sorcery. What the fuck's wrong with them?
Why can't we have free
So anyway,
socialist
when they bring
Nazi
36
wars?
When they bring 36,000 Nazi scientists to the U.S., that's not losing the war.
I
all right?
agree.
That's actually winning the war because they're still in control of our minds to this day.
In the 12-step program, we call that geographic. That's where you just move to a different, and you're still the filthy scumbag that you really are. You just move somewhere else. And basically, World War I was about getting the pharmaceutical industry out of Germany to the United States. Now, why does this make sense? Because if you follow the Bible, we had El Dorado on, and I promise you, a lot of you guys are requesting El Dorado back on. We're going to do it. El Dorado broke down that the lost tribes of Israel are Israel, United States.
Do you want to talk about the Jew World Order?
And England are the lost tribes of Israel. You know, people have said Armenians
That's a fraud.
are.
That picture's a fraud.
Okay, hold on. So basically what's going to happen is that, according to the Bible, that there's going to be a war between the lost tribes of Israel and the pagans will be led
Which is
by
the rest
Germany. Okay? So that's where we're at. Reg, go on. You're biting at the bit.
Absolutely. Now, another thing that I know that you touch on is that everybody calls the New World Order. I'm here to tell you it's not that at all. It's called the Jew World Order.
Okay.
Right?
So
because the Jewish people created the money.
Okay.
And they're the ones who run everything.
Conspiracies
everything.
now.
Everything.
No.
Dude, they fund everything, and you know that.
Stop.
All
Okay?
right, wait. Let me explain.
Reg, respect my show and respect me, okay? When I tell you to stop, you stop. This isn't like in the fucking wilderness of Alaska where men do what men want to do, okay?
And we do.
This is a controlled show. You're at Mecca, at fucking comedy. We show respect. So I've expressed a lot that if you think it's the Jews, you're missing 3 or 4 floors above that. Stop. That at the highest levels, they are not Jews. They are black cube of Saturn worshipers. Thank you. So you have to say that while you're in Hollywood.
No, nobody knows who black cube of Saturn people are. I have to say Jews so they'll know who they are.
No, because when you do that, you add to this thing. People don't realize that fucking Hitler, the Rothschilds,
I'll break it down in a minute.
All try to say they're Jews. They're not Jews, dude. They're black cube of Saturn. They're Saturn worshipers. They wear Judaism, Islam. I mean, look at look at what they do. Look at what the royal family has everyone do in Saudi Arabia. They walk around Mecca around what? A black cube. The fucking okay? And then you have the Roman Catholic Church in the Vatican with all this black cube fucking symbolism all over the place. It is the black. Who runs the Vatican? The black Pope. It's not the black. It's not, dude. So when we say Jews, I just think that I'm not, again, because I love your energy. You're killing it. I just think you're not being truthful to what I believe is floors above stopping at Jews.
Thank you. All right, let's break it down to its simplest form. Let's look at the Bible. All right.
Yeah.
Now, the Bible
written by?
Written by the most edited book in the world, written by who knows, right? Okay, so it says in no uncertain terms that God's chosen people are the Jewish, right? Right? You agree?
Right.
You agree?
Okay.
So that proves that the God of that Bible is racist. All right? How does he favor one people over the other? Will you favor one child over the other of your children? You're going to say, no, I like you best, I hate you? No. All right? And so that proves the God of the Bible. I'm not saying the real God. All right? I'm saying the God that they're...
The problem I have with that...
Well, what? How can you argue against that? If he
I
favors a certain people, that's racist.
I'm about to. And the reason I'm going to argue with this is
Everyone did that,
because
that's the simplest thing.
Hold on. Hey, you
I'm
gotta
good.
respect the show.
I've got 3 sentences
I'm
in
putting
so
you
far.
on. You respect the show.
I do respect it.
Okay. So, each religion has had a book inserted to it at a certain point, well after the people in which they talk about prophesizing were alive. With the Bible is 400 years after Jesus. After Muhammad, the Quran was written almost 100 years after. These are all, and then, yeah, but dude, please stop and listen to me because
I'm listening.
We're just not going to go on if it's just going to be you yelling and not or respecting the rules of the show. And the rules of the show is I lead the thing and I ask you questions. And then when I want to clarify something, I get to clarify it. That's what it is, okay? I respected you and put you on the show. So listen to me, okay? So we have the Babylonian oral history of the rabbis, the Talmud, okay? We have the Quran and we have the Bible, all written well after the facts of these historic things they talk about. Why are all of these books being inserted? And why do each one of these books have little things that the other people who read the other books get mad at? It's all done to get us to fight with each other. There we go. So that's my opinion. Go on.
You're exactly correct. Religion is a control device used by men to control the populace. All right.
Yes.
Religion and spirituality are 2 separate things, entirely different on the spectrum. All right.
Okay.
If you're going to be religious, you probably aren't spiritual at all.
Right.
Because especially if you're a Roman Catholic, you're supporting the largest pedophile network in the world.
Yes.
Right. And that's a satanic thing. So if you're going to be involved in religion, you're not doing anything right.
Okay. Let's get back to the fun stuff about Jesus being an alien.
Right, Jesus was
and let's get past the Jews. Okay?
Yeah, hell with them Jews.
Yeah. So what does this have to do with you and your journey?
Okay.
How do we get to you hunting ghost?
That was, as much as I hate to say it, I hate coincidence.
Okay.
Right? All right. But I moved into a haunted house. And I lived there for 3 years.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Did you ever party hard?
Dude, are you kidding me? Dude, I grew up as a commercial fisherman. That's all we did.
Did you do? I
did it all,
I did
bro.
speed. Did you ever do speed?
I hated speed.
Okay, so you didn't do speed.
No, I did it. But well, you gotta try it.
Yeah. Okay. I
How are
can
you
be
gonna
on
know
that.
if you hate it?
So.
I like cocaine.
All right. Who doesn't? Is it?
Right. But now, I'm just for weed, bro.
I respect that.
Weed is
I
all
respect
I need.
that. I respect that.
All anybody needs.
I respect
It
that.
will cure your cancer.
So you did you moved into a haunted house. How'd you know this house was haunted?
See, I didn't know. They don't fucking tell you that shit before.
When did you
They say, "Hey, by the
realize
way,
that?
the place is haunted. Go ahead, move in." Right? No, they never say that shit.
Yeah, right.
They say no, everything's cool and cool in the gang. You
Wow.
figure it out after
Yeah.
you move in, bro.
Right.
Dude, you know what I mean.
Right. So when you moved in, when did you start seeing shit?
Okay, so it was me and my former girlfriend
Yeah.
moved in. All right, and
Yeah.
she's actually my investigative
And where did you
partner.
bury her body?
No, I think she's still kicking. We
Go
split
on.
up, that's all.
Go on.
Anyway, you can look it up. Paranormal Alaska was the name of the show. It's on YouTube. We moved into this apartment, and she noticed. I mean, actually, to tell you the God's honest truth, her dog noticed it first.
Dog sees spirits. My dog sees just stares at shit in the wall at the ceiling. We're like, Pollyanna, what are you looking at?
Barking,
She's like, I don't
barking,
know. There's some
barking.
shit right there, dude.
It's exactly what her dog did, and so I mean, I was out fishing.
Yeah.
Right? And so I didn't even know about it till I got back. Actually, but she took a picture of me before I left, and that's one of the opening things in the documentary is this picture of me with an orb over my shoulder.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even know any of this shit back then, all right? I'm telling you the facts. I grew up in a haunted house. I was scared of shit when I was a kid, but I'm an adult now. I'm no longer scared, all right? And so this is a completely new scenario. And when I got back from fishing, she showed me that picture.
Whoa.
And she said a bunch of weird shit has been happening, and I was like, whatever. Who gives? Whatever. Who cares? And so one of my first nights back, we're sitting there sleeping in the bedroom, and all of a sudden she wakes up and she's like, "There's somebody in the house," and I'm like, "No, there isn't." And all of a sudden, creak, 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 the freaking ghost walked right by us. And
What?
I go, "You mean like that?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I go, "Don't worry, it's a ghost. Go back to sleep." And then I rolled back over and went to sleep because I'm not afraid of him. All right.
Well, what kind? Are there different kinds of ghosts?
I believe so.
What kind of ghosts do you tend to run into?
Okay, I've made a couple conclusions after studying the years of data that I collected.
Yes,
And
I'm listening.
I believe that people. Okay, you've written the Tibetan Book of the Dead, right?
Yes, of
Right.
course.
You need to be happy when you die.
Okay.
If you're not happy, you're going to leave part of your emotion here. It's not really you. It's just a part of your forgotten emotion. All right?
So tell people what you think happens when you die. In your opinion, and your ghost hunting, and your times doing crystal meth on a fishing boat, what do
It
you
was
believe? Okay, doing cocaine on a fishing boat. What
It
do
was
you
good.
believe? Hey, dude, coke. Hey, coke has been belly good to me. Okay,
Very.
there was a time where I could coke fuck like a champion. Those days are past me.
Dude, I can still do it. I
Yeah.
can teach you.
Well,
Just like
I'm living a sober life thanks to the 12 steps of Alcoholics
Thank you, thank
Anonymous.
you.
So listen, what happens for those who haven't read the Tibetan Book of the Dead? What is your theory on what you think happens?
According to the book,
Okay.
they say that if you haven't learned the proper lessons in life, that you have 49 days after you die that you're going to walk this earth as a disembodied spirit.
49
49
days.
days. And, right, 7 times 7. And 49 days that you need to learn the lessons you didn't learn in life. And if you can do that in that time, you won't leave your ghost. All right? You'll be able to go on to the next thing. And you know how they say that you start seeing couples getting ready to have sex. Those are going to be new parents. You're going to be reincarnated. All that
People
shit.
don't realize that,
Dude,
man.
they're going to freak out. What would you do if you were dead? You're going to see some people having sex. You're not going to go near that.
Yeah, well,
Right? You're
dude,
going to run and you're going to leave a ghost.
you basically pick your parents by their fuck technique.
And if you don't pick your parents, you leave a ghost. You stay here. You
Oh
stay in
my
limbo.
God.
Right? You don't get to go on to the happy hunting grounds or, heaven. or
Oh
wherever you
my
wanna be, right?
God.
Right? See, that's what I believe. And so, okay, not only that, but it isn't really the person themselves. That's a forgotten messenger of their emotion. And guess what?
What?
A being of light or a being of dark takes that place and plays that part. All right? So it's not really them. It's either what they refer to as an angel or a demon. I
Oh
call
my
them the beings of light
God.
or beings of dark. All right? So they can be beneficial or malignant. All right?
So in 49 days, if you don't learn all the lessons in life that you were meant to learn while you were here, either a beam of light or a beam of darkness takes your soul or energy? What is it?
It's
and
no.
do you get reborn or do you get assimilated into the universe?
What I believe is that you're stuck until the next reset of the entire game. All right, you're stuck in that limbo-like state. You didn't make the journey to be reincarnated, so you're a little bit of forgotten emotion, which isn't you, by the way. It's just part of you, and this is why you're not a whole being on the other side. All right, but if you're happy when you die, you will become that whole being. All right, so that's the key. Who's happy when they die? Nobody. I mean,
some people die peacefully.
Most people die of cancer young, and they feel gypped, and that's why they leave.
Not most people die of cancer. The average age is like 78. Right. So we have people who do make it well into the. Listen, I'm about to celebrate my 47th year of life.
I'm a little.
If I'm blessed and I make it to October 28th, I will be celebrating my 47th year in life.
You'll make it.
This is the first time in my life that I am not being weirded out by my birthday coming, because I'm in a great place spiritually, financially, career-wise, friendship-wise, family-wise. So it's like there are people, I think some people like fight it. Oh, I got that. Well, my grandfather was towards the end. He's like, dude, I've been here long enough. Come get me. Come get me. I want out. And I thought that was sad, but I also get it. It's like everybody you loved is gone. You're older than everybody else. And it's just like you've lived your life. The key is to do as much of the amazing things in the world as you can. And then at some point, it's like, I did it. Like these people want eternal life. That sounds horrible to me.
You already have it. Let me tell you right now. Already have eternal life. Your higher being is the eternal. All right? This little avatar that we're running around in, the body, the molecules, it's just your avatar in the matrix of the simulated reality that we're in.
I love it. I love it. Right? Now, so these ghosts that are like darker light.
Just on a side comment, your grandfather, you said he was ready to go?
Yeah.
I would probably bet that he is not here anymore. He was happy to die and went on.
Yes. Thank you.
So
thank you.
Yes, that is an incredible accomplishment.
Yeah, he was ready to go. Called it a day.
Right.
He's like, I'm out. Audi 2000.
And
Goodbye.
those who don't want to call it a day are the ones that get fucked and stuck here.
Yep. I'm with you, dude.
You don't want to do that.
Some people think this is hell. What's your thought on that?
It almost seems like it, right?
Right.
But it isn't.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, hell or heaven, neither one exists.
Oh, hell.
All right, let me break this down real quick.
Okay.
Real fast. All right. The Bible, in its simplest form, says, do the work, get paid, go to heaven. Don't do the work, go to hell, you're a slave.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so that's basically a slave system, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Remember you were talking about Santa Claus is the first lie?
Yeah.
Fucking A, it is.
Yeah.
Dude, the greatest thing you can do in a relationship is tell a lie, right?
Yeah.
No, you can't, dude. That's wrong.
Yeah.
You tell your child a lie when they finally realize the truth, they're gonna be like,
Santa Claus is a blackmailing scheme.
It's the slave system. It's your introduction to the slave system. Do the work, get paid. Don't do the work, get punished. All right. So the Bible, as well as Santa Claus, is a slave system. All right. How does that help anybody? Right?
It helps the powers. It helps you buy shit for your kids.
Have you ever heard the story of the concept of money?
No.
Who has, right? Okay, I can tell you it real fast.
Tell me. Okay. As long as we're going to do something called I dare you not to say the word Jew for the next 5 minutes.
Oh, it has everything to do with the Jews, but I'm not going to mention them.
Okay, cool. There you go. How about we stand?
It has to do with Pharaoh and a slave master. How's that?
What I would like to do is I'm very interested in ghosts.
Dude, I brought the ghost bag. After we're done, we can walk through this place. And you know what? I'm pitching okay, what we want to do, and I want you to be involved. We can't film through here. Dude.
If you want, bring it here, because I know there's ghosts here.
One thing I know is that this place is haunted. I know that for a fact.
Yes.
And if you fail to take advantage of the haunted nature of this place, you're losing millions and millions of dollars.
Well, those dollars are the Comedy Store dollars, and that's for them to
I'm going to talk to the guy in charge.
Okay, good luck on that.
I'm going to pitch him a new show starring Stam Tripoli.
Good.
You want to be a paranormal investigator, don't you?
Dude,
I watched the Montauk episode on CW.
Yeah.
The highest rated one ever. You definitely want to be a paranormal investigator.
And by the way, some guy was trolling. He's lying. It's like, no, dude. I even hit up the directors. I go, how'd the episode do? He goes, it was the highest rated episode of the season. So anybody telling me that I'm lying is bullshit, dude. I'll show you the article in which they fucking said that the CW, when everything else was declining, had a spike during my episode. Kiss dicks, homeboy. And that's for all the ghosts out there. Holla at your boy, Alien Goat Jesus.
You know why? Because you told the truth. And you have a little brain in your heart that knows the truth. And everybody who watched that, their little brain and their heart started beating and they felt the truth. And that's why it was so freaking popular, bro.
Have you had any exorcisms or anything like that? Have you ever what is it? What are some of the gnarlier ghost stories you got?
Ghost hunting, I got to admit, it's really pretty boring.
Ghost hunting is boring?
Dude, the only exciting part is watching the evidence after and seeing all the shit that you didn't see or hear.
Oh, okay, I respect that.
When you're there, you don't really know what's going on.
Well,
but when you review the evidence, that's when it gets freaking creepy, bro.
No.
Because the shit flies right in front of you. Never seen it. You hear voices that you never heard.
Dude, let me tell you something about that. So I was at the Edmonton comic strip. And I had a fan who loved tinfoil hat. And it was early in the tinfoil hat period. In the process of building up the podcast, and this guy came and we were doing a Patreon live stream, and so I had my camera, my phone was on a tripod and it was facing both of us, and so you would look into the camera as we were filming, and hand to God, on the camera I saw a white orb just shoot right in front. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Absolutely. I used to get excited by orbs, but now I have a huge library of them. The only way they look good now is when they sprout wings and turn into little bat wing shapes, and I've captured them, and you can see them in my documentary, my TV show. I've captured so many different weird anomalies that I finally realized that this can't just stay in Alaska. It's got to get out to the world.
That is the Arizona House of Comedy. It's one of the best clubs you'll ever see in your life.
I hope to see it.
It's a great club, dude. I just go up there and just get weird. Have pregnant moms want to get dick downs, and it's just I don't do that anymore. I'm here to fucking rock, not to drop cock, okay? That's how we go. Comic strip. No, dude, yeah. But that one you showed was their Arizona club. I don't know what to tell you right now, but yeah, the comic strip in Edmonton and the House of Comedies in the United States. They're in Minnesota, Phoenix, and they have a couple new places opening. The Bronsons are the nicest people, so I shout out to them. Maybe you'll have a Native American ghost hunter come and find all the ghosts of Coke Horse Pass, because we all know Arizona's full of dead Coke Horse, okay? Wherever there's sun, money, and Coke, there's hot chicks. Am I right?
Absolutely.
How's it feel to be in Hollywood coming from Alaska? Is it like traveling to the future?
I'm a kid in a candy store, man. This is it's culture shock, man. I'm telling you. But actually, thankfully, I'm okay with it. I can handle it. I'm not going to drive. I'll let you know that right away.
Why aren't you going to drive, dude?
No, I'll die.
Yeah.
I'll
fucking die.
I don't even know where I'm at. You think I'm going to drive around in this shit?
How long are you in town for?
I'm going to be here. I'm doing my hour, bro. I'm going to be here all winter.
You're doing your hour?
I already have an hour's worth of material written, and I'm going to...
Have you performed it?
I'm going to give you my demo reel, 50 minutes long. Every time is...
Hey, real quick question. How many minutes of that do you think I'm going to watch?
I'm hoping that you'll watch at least the first 15 seconds.
Okay. That's about it.
Actually, I'm not going to give you a disc.
It's about...
If you feel interested, look at... All right.
Hey, dude, I'm pro comic. I'll help you all I can.
Can I tell a joke then?
I mean, that haircut makes me think you want to assassinate the president, but besides that, I will 100% help you out. I'm not going to watch any stand-up. I do it myself. I hate even hear myself.
Documentary?
Yeah, I will watch that.
I'm going to give you a copy.
All right, I'm down. Hold on,
it's
dude.
Crazy.
Is it on YouTube?
No.
Okay,
no,
so how am I going to watch it? Do you think I have a
TV show
dude?
on YouTube.
Listen, I know Alaska still has a Blockbuster. I know that. Okay, I know.
It just closed. I'm serious. They did. They just closed it.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
Me
That
too.
makes me so sad that they closed the fuck.
You gotta come to Alaska, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking to some people up there about me and Eddie Bravo going up there.
We can call my bro, who is also a stand-up comedian and works for the biggest radio station in Anchorage, K-Whale, and we can call him right now.
We don't have to. We don't have to.
But you could. You know what would be cool? Because he's a big fan of yours. If you called him, he would literally shit his drawers.
Yeah, that's good radio. Hey, let's. All right, traffic on the 10.
If it was on your podcast, it'd be a great podcast too.
We're
Because
okay.
he would shit himself and you would
Yeah, you know, dude, I like your Reg. I like your energy. You're a good guy. You're a good guy, and you mean well. And I like having you on your show. I want to watch you. I have stage time around town. I'd like to work with you and see if we can get you up there so you can test some of this material.
It's already pre-tested. I've already done it.
Where did you do the material?
I started out in an open mic in Alaska.
Okay.
And I wrote 10 new minutes every week. This is why all the other comics hated me. I didn't know this. I'm oblivious to this shit. I didn't know you couldn't write 10 minutes a week. These guys couldn't write 10
Who
jokes
said
a
you
month.
couldn't write 10 minutes a week?
Well, that's what the guy told me eventually. The very DJ I'm talking about.
Okay, do your best joke right now.
I'm not going to do my best joke. I'm going to do my new joke.
Do your fourth best joke.
I'm going to do my brand new joke.
Okay.
Is everybody on TV retarded, or is it just me?
Okay.
Just
Edgy
me?
Seinfeld.
Just me?
I
no,
like
No,
it.
this goes on, dude. I don't do one-liners. I stack jokes. I made one line become 15 minutes once, all right?
I love it.
Okay,
I
so
love
here
it.
we go.
Here we go.
Let me start again.
Please.
Is everybody on TV retarded, or is it just me? Just me? Well, why do they sound so retarded? I was listening to TV the other day, and a guy came on, and he said, trouble sleeping? Try Fatalica. Fatalica may cause death. If you are having a fatal event, stop taking Fatalica. So ask your doctor if death is right for you, because it might be. And so that gives new meaning to the phrase dying to get some sleep, right? I like sleeping as much as everybody, but I like waking up much better. And right after that, the next guy came on, he said, if your loved one has died while taking Fatalica, you might be entitled to compensation. That's right, money for your final expenses. So isn't that retarded?
Yes, that joke was retarded. It was a good joke.
It's actually funny, though. Yes, exactly. It is retarded.
Reg, I love
Because
it,
it
dude.
points out how retarded the pharmaceutical industry is.
Yes,
right?
I like it.
You want to get some sleep? You want to die for some sleep?
Yeah.
You want to die for it?
See, I like this delivery more than your joke delivery.
See,
like
that was
this.
my George Carlin delivery.
Yeah, but maybe you need to see when you start comedy, you
love this.
you should honestly try to do an impression of your favorite comic, and what happens is eventually you find yourself. Like I did Richard Pryor when I started.
Mitch Hedberg.
Okay, so there's no way you did Mitch Hedberg. Your energy,
Dude.
Mitch Hedberg was
I
a
saw a
downer.
man on
He liked to
TV.
take downers. You have meth energy. Okay,
How
so
about this?
you did
Here's my
more
Mitch
Sam
Hedberg joke.
Kinison.
Here's my Mitch Hedberg joke.
Okay.
Have you ever noticed that you fart in the shower, it stinks much worse than a regular fart?
Yes.
I guess you have. Does the same thing happen with the pussy fart ladies? Are you sure? Have you ever tried? Somebody's got to get back to me on this because it's important research.
Dude,
I lost it right there.
I'm excited for your journey. I'm excited.
It gets way worse.
It
gets way worse.
For
It's
everything.
called fart squared.
Okay, dude. We're great. Hey, Reg, I appreciate you coming on the show since you're going to be here forever. This is
Not forever. I'm leaving in the spring.
In the spring. That's a long way from now. In L.A., that's
Absolutely.
like 3 pilot seasons, okay?
We're going to make the greatest pilot ever, you and I, bro.
We
because you're gonna
are.
Be a paranormal investigator. If we can't investigate
I'm
here,
booked
we'll
up. I'm
investigate
booked
somewhere.
up. I'm booked up, Reg.
Okay,
but
fine. I'll get somebody else to be a huge star.
Reg,
I'm playing.
Reg, we're friends, buddy.
Thank you.
So
I
when you
I
shoot
have
up
been a big-
everybody, just know I showed you kindness.
You did. I'm so grateful for that. That's what. Remember when I showed up at your show and I was
Yeah,
standing
I
there
remember
going,
that.
Woo!
Yeah.
Sam,
Yeah, and look it got you on
you made a joke
Conspiracies
about me.
now.
You made a joke about me. You go, this guy. Look at this guy. He looks like my meth dealer.
Yeah.
That's my new meth dealer.
I need people like you in my life, Reg. Makes me feel better about myself.
I need people like you in my life too. We're symbiosis. Bro.
Yeah, I do totally.
What do you call a stand-up comedian without an audience?
What?
Fucking idiot, right?
Okay. I would have accepted Reg for that answer as well.
Oh, mother bomb.
Reg, tell them where they can find you. Are you on anything social?
I am on. You know what? When I found out what Facebook was, I deleted my profile.
Okay.
All right, because I'm smart. All right. I know that it's a fucking Pentagon project. All right.
I like that.
But I do have a YouTube channel still.
Okay.
And please look up non-PC TV. Go NONPC TV. and you're going to see my pilot, which I would like you to be a part of. I didn't want to go on with it because it's actually a spoof of a podcast.
Okay.
All right. And the first thing I attack is political correctness because it is attack on free speech.
Yes.
Political correctness is a CIA term that tries to get you to censor yourself. If you censor yourself, you voluntarily given up your free speech. You are a slave.
We appreciate you guys tuning in to Conspiracies Now, the world's
Don't give up your free speech.
Public access show ever. Go to abx.org, use the promo code
Fight
CHAOS, and get all of your 20% off all your purchases. Thank you guys. That's Reg, my new friend. Bye everybody. Bye. Bye.